Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the Chartist, and I just want to say I have missed you all. I have not made a video this past week because I contracted I caught the COVID-19 virus last week, and I've been hurting all week, from the illness, but I'm starting to feel better. I'm starting to feel stronger, and because of that, I decided, hey, let me try to make a video for my YouTube channel and see what's going on with this market and see how we can navigate it. Okay, so I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad to be back, and let's get into it. So this is the daily chart of SPY, and as you can see, SPY it's still been trading very bearishly. Okay, it's trading under most of the moving averages except for the 200. The 200-day moving average is all the way down here at 415. Okay, and SPY is still currently today it closed at 433. It's a little lower right now in the aftermarket. Okay, so today I was watching the 434.5 support level, as I put here in my Discord, and I said if it fails, 430.5 is next. Okay, so I still believe that we still have more downside. It could go a little lower than 430.5 down to the support level right here. Okay, that's if you see the orange line right there. Now, where is this support line coming from? Let me move the moving averages because I want you guys to see. And here it is. This support level has come from all the way here, starting here on April of 2020 last year, and we got the touch right there. All right, so that's only one touch. You'll see if the SPY will break down from that support level. It's not really a strong support level, but it is a level that I'm watching currently. Okay, so basically, based on the price action, very bearish. I still think we have more downside. My next support level is 430.5, and of course, if 430.5 does not hold, we definitely have more downside to possibly 422. 420. Well, my next support is at after 430.5 would be 426.5, which would be the low around here. And if that doesn't hold, then I think we'll go touch the 200-day moving average at 415. Okay, so basically right now, guys, it's not looking good for the bulls. It's looking really good for the bears. And as traders, remember, we can make money either way, either side. Okay. The only way as of right now for SPY to look bullish again is if SPY actually broke out from this right here, from 439, 440 range, and actually close above that. It could look a little bullish. And of course, breaking the 50-day moving average at 442.64, right? Which is not the case right now. And then you see this orange line. This orange line right here, you get many touches. Touch there, touch there. And we recently got a touch there on the 7th of October. Okay? Now, I believe if we go and test this resistance line again, I think we will break this resistance line, because each time a support or resistance level gets tested, it gets weaker. Okay? So we see it got tested a lot, and it's going to get weaker. Now, this support level right here, it only has one touch, maybe two right there. So it's not that very strong. This one, at least, this one, we'll see what happens if it'll hold. Okay, but I feel like if we touch this support level, the resistance level again, it'll definitely break. But right now, it looked like it just wants to head down lower. So guys, I'm bearish right now. All right, now the VIX, it had a red day as well, so be careful with that divergence. That's definitely a divergence. All right, because on this day it closed at 1999. And today it closed at 1984. Okay, so that's technically a red day from the previous day. And the SPY also had a red day. So be careful. That's a divergence. Could it be a bullish divergence? Possibly. But we will see. But the price action wise, it looked like we have more downside. Okay, so definitely watch the 430.5 level, 426.5 level. Below that, 415 down to the 200-day moving average. Okay, so definitely watch those levels. Now, as far as the VIX go, you see this orange line right here. I'm using a lot of orange lines today for some reason. But you can see that we're getting a higher low there. We got some false breakdowns, but it came right back up. Today had another perfect test and it bounced from there. Okay, so obviously the VIX below 19 is very bullish for the SPY. Okay, now we see VIX heading back over 20.5. That's very, very bearish for the SPY. Okay, very bearish. So we got VIX looking kind of bullish right now with these higher lows. We have SPY trading below most moving averages and getting rejected at the 5-day moving average. It looks like we'll have more downside. Okay, but remember, the way I like to trade, I like to look for buying opportunities in the overall bull market. Okay, so we look. Okay, if we do get that bounce off critical support levels, for me, in my opinion, that's a good risk to reward ratio. All right, so if SPY at 415, I'll definitely look for buying opportunities there because that's where the 200-day moving average is. Okay, SPY off of this orange line, I'll definitely look for buying opportunities. Okay, I think 430 to 429 range could be a good bounce level, a good last chance for the bulls basically, because that's where this is. All right, so we could get that breakdown to further down to the 200-day moving average, which I mentioned last week that it's pretty long overdue. Okay, we haven't touched the 200-day moving average in quite some time. But I also want you to keep in mind that despite these sell-off days, we had the sell-off here, there, it's just getting lower and lower. We got low volume. Okay, low volume selling. You can see the volume right here compared to these days. All right. It's a little less than over here back in September. We had a very bearish month in September, of course. All right, so we got low volume selling, so just be careful with that, okay? This is why I'm looking for buying opportunity, because it's not, the selling is there, but it's not high volume. And you know, if it was a market makers that are selling, it would be high volume because they have the capital to move markets. So when I see this little minor sell-off, I mean, it's not a minor sell-off, it's pretty bearish. Price action is bearish, you know, but the volume is not there. Okay, so that makes me feel like I should look for buying opportunities at one of my critical support levels, which I said 429 to 430 range, and of course down here at 415. All right, now of course you can make money to the downside, and if you do, be sure to try your best to short it at resistance. Okay, and right now we have resistance. Our first resistance at 435.95, or you can just round it up to 436. All right, that was pretty much the high of the day. Every time we got into the 436 range, the SPY just started selling down. All right, it was choppy throughout the day between 436 and 434, and then it broke 434 and closed at 432, 433 range. Okay, so yep, that's a resistance at 436. All right, another strong resistance is at the 20-day moving average at 437. And of course, resistance here at the 50-day at 442.64, okay? Those are the levels that you want to look to short and bet to the downside, okay? You don't want to just enter anywhere, all right? I mean, if you do and it works out for you, cool. And if it doesn't work out for you, that sucks. But that's what I recommend you do. If you're going to short at resistance, go long at support. All right, but bottom line for SPY as of right now, what I'm seeing based on this chart, I think we'll have more downside, and I'll be looking to accumulate more at the 429 to 430 range. Cut my loss around 428, 427. If I'm wrong, then I will look to re-enter around the 415 to 416 range off of this 200-day moving average. I'll probably set my stop loss down to 412, 413, around there. Okay, guys. So that's what I got for SPY. Moving on to Triple Q. Triple Q also looking bearish, but I think we could get this bounce around the 353 to 352 range. Okay, that's why I'll be looking for buying opportunities. If it does, if 353 does not hold, I'll probably look to sell or cut my loss around 351 on a daily close at 351 or lower, and I'll probably look to re-enter off the 200-day moving average, which is currently at 341, 342 range. Okay, so based on what I'm seeing, it looks like there's a little bit more downside. I think we could get that bounce off of 353. All right, that's just my opinion. We'll see what happens. All right, we have earnings seasons coming up, guys. October, it's earnings seasons for like Tesla, for Facebook, Apple, for big name companies, so for big name tech companies. So it should push triple Q up, but we'll see what happens. Will we get a repeat of July and April? Because those are also earnings season months as well, all right? So we'll see what happens. I'm bearish for now on triple Q, but I'm not going to be looking to short. I'll be looking for buying opportunities off of the 353 level and, of course, the 342 level, all right? And then moving on to ARKK. ARKK, give you guys a reminder that I have this inverse head and shoulder pattern here, which is bullish. Got this big old flag here. Okay, now if we look a little closer, you can see that ARKK is closing above the 13-day and the 5-day moving average, which is showing some bullish sign. We have a critical resistance level here, this purple line at 113.26. Now, if ARKK breaks above and closes above that at least 2 days, I'm confident that we will head up high to 121, 122 price target. All right, but until then, that's going to be a critical resistant level. Okay. And it's a very crucial level. We had a bounce there, It broke down from here, retested. It looked like it wants to come down lower. But right now, we are seeing some bullish momentum, buying pressure to the upside. Okay, guys? So as of right now, I'm neutral. I'm staying on the sideline ARKK. If we get a rejection here at 113, I'm bearish. But if we can get a close over there, I'll be more bullish to the upside with the 122 price target. Okay, guys, and here is Bitcoin. Bitcoin starting to get some selling pressure a little bit. It's been pretty green. All right, I feel like we are back in the buy the dip market. So any dip for Bitcoin, I believe you should buy it. Okay, so my next levels that I'll be looking to buy, basically the 5-day moving average is struggling to hold right now. It's at 55.2. Bitcoin is at 55.3. So technically speaking, it's above it. Okay, but what I want to see is after this breakout, I want to see this get retested. Is it guaranteed to get retested? It's not. Okay, keep in mind, I've been buying Bitcoin since it was down to these levels. Okay, if you guys been following my YouTube for quite some time, you guys would know this. But so if I don't get the buying opportunity that I want, then I'm not gonna trip out. I still have the 71 price target, 71,000 price target for Bitcoin. But if Bitcoin does come down to this breakout level, which is at 50K, I will definitely look to buy more. So 50K to 53 to 52, 50K to 52K is a good buy zone for me. Okay, so that's where I'll be looking to enter. Like I said, 71K price target. All right, guys. So, Bitcoin's looking bullish. I don't see why the stock market wouldn't be bullish. Okay, so eventually, I think we will get a bounce off of one of these levels, either the 429 to 430 level or 415. Okay, guys, and then I think we could get back into a bullish trend. Okay. But we are still seeing corrective patterns, this A, B, C pattern to the downside. So, that's what I got for now, guys. Bearish on SPY, but despite the bearishness, I'm looking for buying opportunities because just zoom out and you will see that we are in an overall bull trend. Okay, so you want to give that bigger trend the benefit of the doubt. That's just my opinion. I hope this technical analysis was able to help you guys stay calm in this crazy market. And I'll see you all